we honor the brave men and women who risk their lives, or in some cases give their lives, to protect our great nation. Without these great heroes, our great nation wouldn't be what it is today.
One of those heroes is J.P. Lane, a U.S. Army veteran and a Purple Heart recipient. He answered the call. He served in Afghanistan, and he was hit by not one or two, but three explosions during his time serving. And it was the third one, we understood, that ultimately caused you to lose your leg, your right arm, and then some additional body parts, quite frankly, your pelvis snapping in half. Just reading about your story, JP, it's unimaginable, quite frankly, and yet you found the strength to persevere. Tell us more about your story.
Well, it definitely was a very dangerous job that I had. My job was route clearance, and they thought that I was going to lose a lot more. Honestly, I'm very blessed and grateful. They were able to save my right arm, and it ended up just being the 2 leg amputations. And honestly, that sacrifice, I tell people every single time they thank me for my service and sacrifice that you're worth it. And the reason I say that is because this country is a beautiful country, and it's provided freedom for the citizens in it for a long, long time. And sometimes we need to be reminded of the sacrifice that is given for our freedoms. So.
And certainly the sacrifice that you gave for each and every one of us, and we can't say thank you enough to what you've done and what you've given. And you were able to persevere and move on. We're seeing pictures of you with a guitar, with a microphone. Can you talk about that side of you, JP?
So I absolutely love singing. It has always been a passion growing up. And one of the things, besides the doctor saying I actually wouldn't be able to use prosthetics and walk again, they actually said I would not be able to sing and talk properly again as well after the tracheotomy and accidental destruction of my vocal cords. So I ended up having to go through speech therapy, learn how to talk again. And here we are, 12 years going on 13 years later, and I've been performing ever since they said I couldn't. So it's been amazing.
That's really, really incredible. I mean, we're taking the inspiration from you. And again, we know music is a really powerful thing too. It really helps in the healing process. Can you talk to us about what it's like to sort of, come back from what I could only imagine to be a very dark time in your life?
Right. It was definitely very dark. Honestly, I really had a tough time dealing with this, looking in the mirror, seeing a half a man. My mind always messing with me, trying to give me the thoughts of wanting to end it and everything, but I started realizing that I couldn't do this by myself. I couldn't live this life on my own and try to operate off of my own strength because I wasn't strong enough, and we're not strong enough alone. And my faith in God really reminded me that I can get the strength from Him to overcome all things. And He brought me my beautiful wife, Crystal, to enjoy this life with, and my fellow brothers and sisters in arms that we continue to encourage each other, and that's how we lift each other up. That's how we get through every single day.
Well, my friend, I can tell you, I would go as far to say you could see that your faith light shining through us, through this broadcast, through that camera right now. It's very apparent, your faith. I wanted to go back, if we can, to when you decided to sign up, enlist, or however you served. What triggered that for you? What was your drive, your motivating factor there? And then taking in mind that recruitment in this current time has been down for military members. So your story, and then what is your message today to get Americans to join the military?
So I actually started off with, in 8th grade language arts class, I watched the Twin Towers fall. And that put a fire in me to want to join and serve this great nation, because I never wanted to see any of my fellow Americans hurt like that and their lives ended. And I wanted to protect this nation from that ever happening again. So I decided that as long as I had breath in me, that I would sign up, serve, and that's what I did. After high school, I went to the recruiter's office and I signed that dotted line. And even to this day, there's still people who graduate high school and they have that fire to serve their nation. And there's so many reasons why they want to sign up and serve. But I hope and pray that the most important reason is because they want to be that protection for the American people. They want to be that light around the world and give that little glimpse of freedom in nations that don't get to see it very often. That's what we're all about.
Not to mention, you guys are amazing. By the way, I'm always in such appreciation and awe for those who are willing to go into those dangerous combat zones. JP, again, back to your musical experience. Is it right you performed with Lee Greenwood? He's been on our show. He's such an awesome guy. He's got great songs. What was that like?
The greatest, most awesome patriot on planet Earth. It's the coolest thing ever to perform with that guy. I've actually had the privilege of doing them quite a few, probably a dozen plus times. And I absolutely love how patriotic Lee is for this nation. I got to sing the national anthem with him at my own welcome home ceremony for Helping a Hero back in 2014, and we got to sing together, and that was amazing. He's just someone that everybody should look up to, because the heart for this country, there's not a bigger heart for this nation.
There's not a bigger heart on this TV right now, this TV network, than you right now. JP Lane joining us with his story of perseverance. Just put a smile on everyone's face this morning. JP, thank you for your service. Can't say that enough on this Veterans Day.
Thank you so much. And I just want to let everybody know that the shirt I'm wearing today is the organization that helps build homes for warriors like myself that have lost limbs. And this organization, Helping a Hero, is such a huge blessing. We're actually here about to do a welcome home ceremony this morning, and I'm so excited.
I was wondering where you were. That's going to be very, very exciting. Helpingahero.org. Helpingahero.org for more information. JP Lane, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.